Hello everyone, welcome to Ansarkari. In this video, we'll be continuing dealing with the questions of UPSC, specifically for the topic number system. So, if the first question for today is, a number consists of 3 digits, of which the middle one is 0 and their sum is 4. If the number formed by interchanging the first and the last digits is greater than the number itself by 198, then the difference between the first and the last digits is. So basically this question says that there is a number. The first line says there is a number that consists of 3 digits, of which middle one is 0. तो हमें ये पता लग गया. And their sum is 4, which basically means the digits that are placed here and here, like at the ones place and at the hundreds place, can be either 1, 3 or 2, 2. These can be the only 2 digits placed here. Because we also talk about reversing. 0 and 4 could have also been the option. For example, if we put 4 here, 0 here. But after interchanging, since the question talks about the interchanging, the first and last digit, so it will be 004. So it won't remain a 3-digit number. It will become a 1-digit number. That is the reason why we are not taking this. So the only 2 options for the place of 100 and ones in this particular number is 1, 3 or 2, 2. Now the next thing it says is, a number consists of 3 digits, of which the middle one is 0 and their sum is equal to 4. The next thing they say is, if the number formed by interchanging the first and the last digits is greater than the number itself by 198, then the difference between the first and the last digit is. So if we write here 103 and then we write 301, the difference between these will be, like if we subtract, obviously we'll subtract 103 from 301. So right now this is the actual number and this is the reverse number, or the number when we have interchanged the ones place digit and the hundreds place digit. So they say that the interchange number is greater than the number itself by 198, which means that after we subtract these, the answer that we should get is 198. So then the difference between the first and the last digit is. So the answer will be automatically 2, because see, if we write a number 202, then we interchange 202, the difference will be 0. But here they are talking about that the difference should be 198. So it is pretty obvious just by looking at these particular options available. जब sum बोला उन्होंने कि 4 होना चाहिए, उसी से ही kind of clear हो जाना चाहिए after we read the whole question, right? So the answer for this will be, now if we subtract this, we'll get 198. So the difference between first and last digit, first digit of the number is actually this, right? So it will be 1 and 3. Now the difference between first and the last digit is 2, like 3 minus 1 will be 2. So 2 will be the answer for this question. A lift. Okay, so we have dealt with this question before as well. So I'll just quickly go through this once. A lift has the capacity of 18 adults or 30 children. How many children can board the lift with 12 adults? So it basically says that a lift can carry either 18 adults or 30 children, which means that the weight of 18 adults, if we imagine that the weight of one adult is E and we have 18 adults, so the total weight will be this. It is equal to the weight of 30 children. So why is this equal? The reason being, the capacity of the lift won't change. The weight, the particular weight that the lift can handle will always remain the same, right? And since the number of adults is less than the number of children, it obviously means that the weight of an adult is more than the weight of a child. So A and C here denote the average weight. A denotes the average weight of an adult and C denotes the average weight of a child that we are assuming. So the total weight will be the number of adults into the weight of one adult, and the total weight, and this will in turn be equal to the number of children into the weight of one child. So after we find out the ratio, it will be 30 upon 18, which means 5 upon 3. So if the weight of one adult is 5 kgs, it will be, the weight of a child will be 3 kgs. If the weight of adult is 50 kgs, the weight of child will be 30 kgs. So we do not know by what we should multiply these, but what we know is the ratio or the basic simplest fraction of these two, like the adult and the child. So in this case, how many children can board the lift with 12 adults? Now it is asking that if there are 12 adults, how many children can board the lift? So the total weight of the lift, if we try to find it out, it will be equal to, like, it can either be 30 into 3, that is 90, or 8 into 5, that is 90. So obviously it will be 90. Now what happens is we'll calculate that how many children. So there are 12 adults, which means the total weight of just the adults will be 12 into the weight of one adult, that is 5, that we are assuming. Then the number of children can be x, and the weight of one child is 3, that we are taking. So their sum should be equal to 90 because it cannot exceed 90, right? Now 12 5s will be 60, so it will be 3x plus 3x is equal to 90. This implies 3x is equal to 30, and this implies that x is equal to 30 upon 3, which will be equal to 10. So the answer for this question will be equal to 10. We have discussed this question previously as well in one of the videos of number system only. The next question says how many numbers are there between 99 and 1000 such that the digit 8 occupies the units place. Now this is a permutation combination question as well. So how many numbers are there between 99 and 1000, which means that all the digits present are of 3 digit, right? Because after 99 it's 100 and before 1000 the number is 999. So between so on, like between the numbers 99, between does not include the numbers that are written, which means that the number out of which we are checking, all the numbers are 3 digits and all 3-digit numbers that are present. Now they're asking such that the digit 8 occupies the units place, which means that the number of options available to us for the units place is just 1. Now we are talking about the number of options that are available to us, not the number 8, right? So we'll write here 1. The options available for the tens place are any of the 10 digits can be here, right, from 0 to 9. But at the hundreds place, the options available are 9. The reason being 0 cannot be here, because if we write 0 and then any number, suppose 6 and then 8, so this number will be a 2-digit number, but what we need is a 3-digit number. So here in this case, so we multiply all these and we'll get 90. So there are total number of 90 such numbers which are of 3 digit, basically which are between 99 and 1000, whose units digit or whose last digit is 8. So the answer for this question will be 90. Now the next question says, consider the following sum. Now this dot signifies a digit. In the above sum, the dot stands for what digit? This is the question. So these are, so after adding all these numbers, what we get is a number like this. So one way is doing this by options, and the another way is that we can split open. For example, we can assume this dot to be x. So we'll write x, then this number shows 10 into 1 plus x. Then this number shows 2 into 1. Okay, sorry, 2 into 10. 2 into 10 plus x. Then the third number that we have is 10x plus 3 plus 10x plus 1 will be equal to this particular number, that is 200 plus 10 plus x. So this is the whole procedure. So after solving this equation, one way is this, that after solving this equation we can get the answer. The another way is that we can try this by options. For example, if we put 4 here in this case, so 4 plus 4 in the units place will be 8. Then again it will be 12. Then 13, 14, 15. Then it will be 16. So here it will be 6. But what we want is 4, right? Because we have chosen 4. Which means that 4 will not be the option. Then after we choose 5 for this. 5 plus 5, 10. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So it will be 9 here. Then again 5 is also not the correct answer. And by 6 if we try, it will be 6 plus 6, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So it will be 2 here again. So the only option that we are left with is 8. Now if we check with 8, 8 threes will be like 24, 25, 26, 27 and then 28. So 8 will be here, then 2 will be at carry's place, and so the answer for this question will be equal to 8. So one way is doing this by options and the another way is solving this directly by splitting the digits, right?